Hello, welcome students. In this session we are continuing with the previous session. In the previous session we were looking at densities of substances. Here we are going to look at sample work on how to calculate densities. So the sample problem A. So a sample of aluminium metal has a mass of 8.4 gram. The volume of the sample is 3.1 cubic centimeter. Calculate the density of aluminium. So here we want to calculate the density of aluminium. So the first thing that you are supposed to do, this is point number 1, you need to analyze. You need to analyze. So you first analyze. In analysis, given, so what are we given here? We are given mass equal 8.4 grams, volume we are given V equal 3.1 cubic centimeter. So we are given the volume 3.1 cubic centimeter. Then what are we finding here? The unknown. The unknown is what we want to find, and this is density. So we don't know the density, and our problem is to find the density. Then in 2 what we are going to do is now to plan. You have to plan. So when we are planning, from our knowledge, we know that density is mass divided by volume. We know that density is mass divided by volume. So that is our analysis. The next thing we will do is to solve density. The next thing we will do is to solve density. So number 3, solve density. So we have to find the density here, and given that we have the mass here being 8.4 grams, we have the mass 8.4 grams divided by the volume 3.1 cubic centimeter. So the question is, what is the answer here? So we can use a calculator. So using a calculator, you can get 8.4 divided by 3.1. Then you find the answer here is 2.700. So we will round off to 2.7. So our answer here is 2.7. Our answer is 2.7, but you have to remember to put grams per cubic centimeter. This was cubic centimeter, so it should be grams per cubic centimeter, And then now you check your work. The answer has two significant figures. So you look at the answer. The answer has two significant figures. And that is 1, 2. It has two significant figures. Here we had also 1, 2. Here also 1, 2. To match the number of significant figures, to match the number of significant figures, in the given value. In the given value. So in the given values. So these are the given values. The units are correct for density. So conclusion is that the units are correct for density. The units are correct for density. So we will go now to the questions here that are meant to be practice questions. So for practice, we will start with question number 1. This is practice. What is the density of a block of marble that occupies 310 cubic centimeter and has a mass of 358 grams? So that is the question. So we will take the same steps. So the first thing we will do here is number 1, analyze. So if we analyze here, given, what are we given here? We have mass M, which is 853, 853 grams. Then we have the volume. We have the volume V, which is 310 cubic centimeters. And what is unknown here? The unknown. So unknown is density. That is what they want us to find. Find what is the density. So the density is the unknown. Then we'll go to 2, plan. So planning, we will take our knowledge, or use our knowledge here. The formula density is equal to mass divided by volume. Density is equal to mass divided by volume. Then directly we go to solving. So solve 3. Solve. for solve density. So we will take the mass here, which is 853 grams, and we will divide it by 310 cubic centimeters. We'll divide it by 310 cubic centimeters. Let's see what this one gives us here. So we will take 853, then we will divide it by 310. What will we have? We will be having 2.75. So we have 2.75, 2.75, and this is grams per cubic centimeter. So that is the density, and the answer has three significant figures. You can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So our answer is correct here. We can conclude that our answer is correct. Let's go to the second question. Let's go to the second question. The second question asks, diamond has a density of 3.26 grams. What is the mass of the diamond that has a volume of 0.351 cubic centimeters? So this is a challenge now, and to find this, to solve this challenge, we need to have a way on how to convert from one form to another. So first, let's plan here. We analyze. One, analyze given. What have we been given here? We have been given density, which is equal to 3.26 grams per cubic centimeter. We have also been given volume. We have been given volume V. The volume V here is 0.351 cubic centimeters. Unknown. The unknown now, unlike in the first instance where unknown was density, here unknown is the mass. Unknown is mass. So we are going to look for a way to find mass, and the easier way to do this is by organizing a small triangle here, and then you use it to plan your work. So we know that mass divided by, to find density, we take mass divided by volume. So mass, sorry for this, it's not very neat, let me redo it. Mass divided by volume will give us density, but our challenge is that in this question here, the unknown is mass. So we want to see how we will find mass. So here you'll have a division sign. So to find mass, you will take density, you will multiply it by volume. You will take density, you will multiply it by volume. So solve step 2. Solve. So in the solve, you have solve for mass is equal to the density, in this case 3.26 grams per cubic centimeter, multiplied by multiplied by 0.351 cubic centimeters. So what do we get here? Since this one here is supposed to be somewhere here, then we can remove it here and put it down there so that we make our work easy. Now this and this will cancel, so the answer that we will get will be in grams. So let's go to the calc here. So we are having 3.26 divided by, not divide, sorry, it should be multiply by 0.351, and what you get here is 1.1444. So we round off to 2 decimal place. Our answer will be 1.44. So the answer is 1.14 grams. So this is the answer for that question. When we come back, we will go to another question. For this video, we will stop here, and in the next video, we will be looking at question number 3.